We're going to do the second part of this one now, and I've made up some cadmium, some sap green and sap green with cadmium yellow. Now, because this is quite a big background, we need to keep control of it so that it doesn't dry. And I can go from where there's a stem here, through this side, round and up, and probably up to here, and then stop, and then do that side. That way you're in control of a shorter area. So it's a little bit ad lib which picture colour you use where. We're going to go up against that stem. This is the sap green. So I'm on the left hand side of that stem. I'm going to go into a bigger brush so I can come up against this, go roughly up to where the bells are here, and then come across to the corner. So I've made that length quite long. That edge I'm in control of is quite long, but I'm going to catch up. The tone is sort of a mid-tone, so you can see it. In watercolour, if you can see the colour, it's mid-tone. If you look at it and go, where is it? That's a pale tone. So we're coming up this side now. So again, you go roughly neatly to where the bell is, and then move on and just move that paint with you. It's going to get paler at the top. So when we get up here, we can go into our other colour. So at all times, we just move forward about an inch, and then we catch up. And then I can go to the mix with yellow in. Could be slightly paler, but it's fine being strong, because the bells are going to be strong anyway. And I'm going to use this mix with the yellow in here. I'm going to stop at this point, so I'm not going to go round the corner, I'm just going to go down into the dip here. So coming round, bringing this colour, and this is the pale tone. It could go slightly darker between this, so just switch brushes. That's a little bit fat, this area. So coming in, bring it down, coming in. Reasonably neat round those bells. These two almost touch, so I could in theory stop there. I think I'm going to follow through though and just come. There's a stem in here, so I'm going to go up to that stem here, just try not to leave any white, up to where those bells are. Coming down, I'm going to come this side, so this is the sap green, this side of this stem, round in here, round that little yellow flower, and coming down this bit between the stems, just gone over that edge a bit, and stopping. And that way you see the wet areas don't touch. Dab on your tissue, take off the excess with the tip of the brush. Same here, very quickly. Dab on your tissue, run along. And I've got one here, run along. Got one down here, run along. Dab on tissue, run along. Run along. Just very quickly. Don't go in and out. If you go into your paint and out, into and out, you just drop the paint back out again. So you want to run the brush through, dab, run the brush through, dab. And here there's a little excess. If you don't get these areas of excess off, you will get watermarks. I can then do this side. I can do between these stems here. So I've marked in a couple of stems. Again, this is an island. So I can fill this island in just going round these stems. That way you don't get a problem with controlling too long a run. So we're going to go down, and we will disguise the fact that there will be dry edges there later on. And then we're going to do this last bit, and again, so I'll start up here with the paler of the two tones. Make sure I don't touch that wet there, so there will be a slight gap. Round and bring it down. Bring it round. So this is my paler tone. I'm going to go behind these. You can be a little bit neat, a bit less slapdash than I'm being here. Come down and through, down and through, and then I can go into my sap green tone. Remembering not to go too far ahead of yourself. Do make sure that you bring the paint down with you. Dabbing your paint. I'm running out of colour. I've got something there. Don't want to touch that. A bit risky this, but I'm going to go in anyway. I know, no fear. Come this side of these bells and just join up, leaving that stem with no paint on. So you basically caught up with all your paint, and the only thing to do is just make sure there's no excess anywhere here. There's a tiny bit there. Dab on tissue, run your brush along, dab on your tissue, run your brush along, and then that can dry, and that establishes first tone on your background area. Thank you.